it's not actually that massive a difference. Streaming does take up a lot of CPU, yes it does. And this game definitely needs optimization. I'm not the only one who said that. And that's one of the reasons I went and started looking for the pirate ships, because apparently the pirate ships are one of the things that really slow it down. Hasn't been a huge problem in this game though. A struggle between the religious echelons of our society and the peasants has recently come into light as the populace at large feel like the religious ceremonies are inaccessible and distant. On the other hand, our high priest and his attendants demand the distance is needed to do their jobs properly, and the argument the peasants have no right for the inner workings of our religious ceremonies. So we can lose the stability we gain, close temples, gain omen power and duration. We lose some religious power, Hammond gains a little bit of loyalty. Or we gain a bunch of religious power, a bunch of unrest reduction, omen power and duration goes down, and Bossman becomes really unhappy. Let's do a religious proceeding through the city will appease both sides. Doesn't seem to be any downsides for that one. Pirates stealing CPU power rather than booty. Modern pirates indeed. You want to buy leather? Fair enough. Ariogasus the Kindly. Truly a kindly soul. If there's ever a way to assist another citizen, Ariogasus Segrimundrus will be the one to do it. Well, the Segrimundrus are definitely better than the whatever they're called there. Hang on, they're not even a major power anymore. Gundred is. Huh. Idagers are no longer a clan chief. Well, that's interesting. That's a hell of a fall from grace. They're still a powerful family, but they're not a clan chief anymore. Gundred are. Ha! No, 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 you traitorous sods. So confused already. This game is overwhelming when you first load it up. I mean, I hadn't watched... Well, that's not a lie. I had watched several of the Dev Clash episodes. I hadn't watched very many of the gameplay videos. And I was just like... when I first loaded it up. So it definitely takes some, like, getting into. It's not as approachable as, say, Stellaris was when it released. Alright, so Strathcona could actually... Oh, that's another mountain pass. I do like my mountain passes. We'll need to wait a little bit longer before we can take it. And it's part of another province, which I don't like that much. But, mountain pass. Theodus has just died. That means... Oh, you're just one of the random war hosts. Why can't I disband you? And then these two can basically come and join this army. Hey, Code Red. Felt the same playing EU4 and CK2, so many buttons, numbers and modifiers. I feel like I had a much easier time getting into EU4 and CK2 probably. Like, this one really was just like... Whoa, okay. Although Victoria 2 was also kind of similar. A group of soldiers belonging to the army commanded by Ricomeres Tancred has, while stationed on a peaceful deployment, absconded in order to pillage the nearby city of Marone. What is concerning is the Ricomeres is refusing to punish his legion, citing their extreme loyalty as a reason. So we can force a decimation. Or we cannot afford to anger him. Huzzah! He is the General of Sparrowhawk, which is bad. That's the cavalry. But no, I'm not going to allow this. Decimation. And we can continue the colonization efforts. Oh no, Geraldus. Oh, actually, that's actually kind of a good thing, because it means that Hroko comes into power earlier. And now I am hoping that I can start beefing Hroko up a bit. Because I really want him to become the next ruler. Because I strongly suspect that in the lifetime of the next ruler, we will have a kingdom. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you the succession support of any of the other characters. I could have sworn there was a way of seeing that. Righteous, secure, silver-tongued, and trusting. Yes, he's a really good character. He would make a great king. Princess Peach, hey, Kalinus, with the 7 months. Nice one. Thank you so much for that, Kalinus. What nation am I playing as today? Langobards, still. Same nation. But we're desperately trying to turn them into a monarchy so I can modernize them. This is one of the areas where I was talking about, like, UI. This could be made a lot clearer. A lot clearer. Alright, we need an arbiter. And we do have a level 11 charisma. Arbiter, I think, was aggressive expansion? Pretty sure. Unfortunately, you are quite corrupt there, Mr. Marculus. But you are very good at your job. That and religion. I'll put you in power, it's fine. Yes, there was AE, though we don't really have AE problems. How do I see the succession support? Well, I guess we can work it out. Martial plus 2, 9. Charisma gets you up to 21, 29, 129. So what's yours? 4, 11, 21, 27. So overall, Ario is just better. 16, 23, 24. Wait. Oh, that's him. No, that is him. These two look identical! Alright, so charisma is actually the most important trait. And he only has 5 charisma to his 8. Oh, hang on, that's Gunrud. No, never mind. It's Okrama that I needed to be looking at. It's Geraldus I want in charge. So, 3, 11, 14, 20 points. He's actually a lot worse than the other rulers. So, Martial counts for 2. Civic counts for 1. Charisma counts for 2. Zeal counts for 1. So the important ones are military and oratory, which is exactly what Okama has. So that's going to be 12 plus 16 is 28. He should be 134. So why are you not winning? No prominence, probably. Well, let's work on that then. We're going to exalt you. Although exalting is loyalty, it's not prominence. He's also 52. Yeah, see, one of the good things about Hrako is he's younger, but he's not a Geraldus. You are just the head of the Geraldus family. I need to find a job for you. Like, make you into a general or a governor. Probably a governor would be the best choice. Well, one of the things that we can do is go to the economy tab and see what we're paying. So the clan chiefs get the most. Magistrate gets quite a lot. Elder gets quite a lot. But that could just be because he's super corrupt. 8. What was the other one? Like, these two are super corrupt, actually. The rest of them aren't that corrupt. It's the magistrate and the apothecary who are really, really corrupt. So let's see how their wage compares to the others. The apothecary is 0.8. And the... Elder? Oh, magistrate. 1.66. So the magistrate does earn a lot. Let's see if he's even available. He's not a civic, he is an orator. Okramer. Yeah, see, he doesn't even have a job yet. We could make him an elder. We know the elder gets paid a lot. Let's make him the elder. Although, how much is that compared to, say, a governor? Governor wages aren't shown here. So this is another place that there really needs to be a breakdown. Like, how much are governors paid? Well, I guess there's one way of finding out. Nothing? I don't believe that for a second. Governor of the Vistula, 4.8. Governor of Pannonia, 0.7. How come you get paid so much? Only a little corrupt. Governor of Dacia, 0.45. So Vistula is definitely paid the most. It's because it's the highest population. By a long way. So the governor of the Vistula is probably the most important position. So let's make... I didn't make him the elder yet, did I? No. Where is he? Oh, because it's a civic skill. Right, he sucks at civics. I can't even make him a... Oh, because he's a clan chief. You can't make clan chiefs governors. So no, he has to be on elder. I mean, being clan chief is going to make you a lot of money. Being an elder is going to make you even more. Hopefully, just having loads of money, yeah, increases your prominence. And he's next in line. Boom. Omen, Blessing Tius. And we do have an inventions, but I think I want to continue investing in colonization for that. Did I give my overall thoughts on the game yet? Yes. I like it. I think it has real potential. It is harder to get into than some of the other Paradox titles at release. Like, my one major criticism is the UI needs a serious second look. There's a lot of things which happen on the provincial level, and there is no real way of seeing what's going on the provincial level. Like, I want to know how much of this province is my culture. I want to know how much of this province is my religion, in order to make the decisions for the governor policies, because these things are expensive. Like, if you get that wrong, it's a big problem. So just better interface. That's my one, like, serious, like, could have been better. But I like the mechanics that they have so far. I like the underpinning design. I think it's a very solid foundation for future expansions, because it's Paradox. We know that they're going to happen. So I would recommend it, but with reservations. Like, be aware that it's harder to get into than other Paradox grand strategies. Easier if you are a veteran. Like, if for someone new to grand strategy, I would say this is a terrible place to start. I would probably recommend Stellaris as like the introduction, or maybe Europa Universalis. But for those who already have grand strategy under their belt and just want more of that, then it's fantastic. You'll lap it up. And it does some innovative things with the mechanics and design stuff, which I quite like. And we have barbarians on the way. Where's my cavalry? Really, where is my... There you go. Hello. Head down here. We're about to get looted. You know what? Is my main legion still in forced march stance? Yes. That's why they're taking attrition. Duh. 5th war host still on their way. They will merge together. Arheo is starving. I don't actually know what causes starvation. That's not actually explained anywhere either. Arbitrary demands. Gundamast Marcolis, our arbitrator, has sent us a demand for more funding to do his job properly. So if we send him 500 ducats, then Freeman happiness goes up, convert pop cost goes down. We gain some civic power, or we say no, he loses some loyalty, conversion becomes more expensive. Not paying you 500. Yes, the Romans are getting quite big, and that does worry me a bit, which is why I need to start focusing a bit more on colonization efforts. Like, as much as I want to get these inventions lapped up. Ah, river barges, that's what I did want. The needs of our capital must be served. Operating regular grain barges from the coast to the point nearest our capital will alleviate some of the burden on private traders. And now, Ibdura can get another thing, which is going to be livestock or grain. Or fish, rather. We have grain already. Livestock or fish. Freeman promotion cost to Freeman happiness. National Freeman happiness. Oh, that's for a surplus in the capital. We'll buy it from Cyrenacia. That's fine. Oh, we're in the wrong place. The March of Time. Ario has got gout. I'm always astonished by just how much damage light cavalry does. Like, they walk all over these guys. Where are you going? You're still going to Solararium. No, you're coming back again. Oh, you're still retreating. Just there. That's fine. I can get there before you. So, no. Hi! Defeated. 2 pops captured. And then you need to go somewhere where you have supply. Which is fine. Okay, Abdura can actually build another building. So do we want another marketplace? Or do we want a granary for the population growth? I'm going to go with the marketplace. It is, after all, the capital. I'm actually somewhat tempted to send this slave somewhere else. We're only 3 slaves away from another gold. 4 more gems. We already have a surplus of gems. Oh wow, additional surplus gems increases tax rate for the entire province by another 10%. And this is where the ledger would be really useful. I'd like to know which of my provinces produces the most tax income. No way of seeing that, unfortunately, because there's no ledger. Do I like Total War titles? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm very excited for Three Kingdoms. It looks really good from what I've seen so far. And I play a lot of Warhammer. I just haven't recently because I didn't get the key until yesterday for Prophet and the Warlock. But there will be more of that next week. I'm just doing a lot of Imperator Rome right now because it released today. Okay, you guys have arrived. Group up. Oh, you're loyal. That's fine, you can stay there. Manpower is going up, treasury is going up. We have a lot of oratory, so let's make sure that we are promoting all the people. Promoting a lot of citizens there. We're up to 82%. Although, whether that was with the recalculation, I'm not sure. Could also build more marketplaces in Lugia. And then more granaries in our capital region. You know what, I'm going to move the slaves out of the provinces where I don't really care about their output, like the Hem and the Woad. Then we can put the slaves in, like, the Gem provinces, which we can then sell. So we're going to move you to Tantonium. The reason I'm doing that is because if there's only one type of pop in a province, then they will only grow that pop. And that means we're going to be getting lots and lots of citizens in this area. Because growing slaves I don't really care about right now. You can always import them later. And that is another gem that we are producing. Oh no, it's not. I apparently cannot count. Titanium. Tonum. There we are. In fact, you need 2 more. In Abdura. Then we get another gold as well. Okay, so we now have 2 gold and 2 gems that we can sell. And the gold we can definitely export. I don't need precious metals here for the provincial loyalty. The gems I might actually just keep, because it increases the local tax. Although actually the tax of my northern provinces is probably a better idea, simply because they're more populous, like in Rugia or Helveconia. No, Carpathia actually has quite a lot. Ciscarpathia, I mean. Again, I'd like to know the breakdown. How many of these are citizens? How many of these are tribesmen? This is the kind of screen where that information should be shown. Because slaves... Oh, slaves do produce tax. Okay, we do have quite a few slaves in Ciscarpathia. So we want to keep the gem surplus. No, we don't, because we get more local tax if we do export it. So... so frustrating. I mean, we have quite a few slaves here. Actually, can we get a breakdown? Yes, here we can. Right, so let's find where the most slaves are right now. Ciscarpathia, then Venadia, then Carnuthia, Margasinia, Quadia. Lugia is actually quite far down, so Venadia. Where is Venadia? Venadia's there. So Venadia, I think, is going to be the one that imports... the gems. Ciscarpathia. And that gives them plus 20% tax rate, which means more money from all the slaves that they have. Because slaves increase base tax by 0.13. So the marketplaces are going up in Lugia. The population centre should probably be Venadia, so we can grow that slave pop over there. Do we want to go to Rome early, or is late game better? Probably early. I've heard it's a lot easier to kill them early. But then you're kind of defeating one of the major threats early on. I'm not a big fan of doing that. I like keeping them around, so there's actually that looming threat for late game interest. Now, part of the reason I'm not being hugely aggressive is because I know I am a large major military player, and I want to see Thrace grow so that they too can become a large military player. Same with Macedon, same with Carthage, same with Contestania, that place, Venelia, Dobunia is doing a great job, Leonia is doing a good job. Scandal! Okama and Gunogast, oh dear. Oh, it's the wife of Okrama. So I don't want to do anything against Okrama. He is the coming king. So... none of my business. You can make... yeah. Okrama's wife can see me as a rival. That's fine. If I get assassinated, that just makes her husband king. Yeah, Carthage and Macedonia have had a really good game. So has Thrace, to be fair. As has Iberia. Iberia is still one of the really major powers. They're 5th. Macedon's 3rd. I'm 4th. And South Tonaidu, like the big beneficiary of the continual Morin revolt, which has gone on for what feels like ever now.